Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I promise we're nearing the end of our investment phase here. I've been saying that for a while, but it's true. It is continually true. We're very close. This one is reaching the end of the upgrade cycle. We can actually get the last upgrade here right now, so both of these are maxed out. This one is maxed out. This one is maxed out. Excellent. We do need one more stone barracks over here, and that is definitely something that we can do. We'll have the cash for that shortly. And this one is going to need a meadow, maxed out here. This one needs a couple upgrades, actually, but that's fine. One upgrade here. We're so close. We do have everything up over here already. Ransom, yes, for 41 gold, I'll accept it. Everything up here is already maxed out. That was something that we did last episode. So that is fantastic. Yes, I will attend your feast. Great. So we are incredibly close here. Just a few things in this duchy down this way. And that's fine. That is very, very okay. All I want right now is to get these maxed out. That's literally it. The only thing. So let's get this barracks built. That'll be fine. And that means that this is now maxed out. Cool. So we could think about doing a little bit of expansion here. We could fight Lithuania. This is an option. We should use our kingdom claim once this life, but we have lots of time in this life. So that is definitely something to consider. Battlements is going to be done in 16 years, and we will have another round of investments once that does in fact happen. So that is something to think about, for sure. It won't be anywhere near as lengthy of a round of investments, though. I think that's pretty clear. I guess that already happened. Yeah, sure. So we are currently making our way through the wealth focus. We're going to be grabbing golden obligations as soon as we can. That'll be ready shortly. Our monthly income did just drop pretty substantially. Is our opinion with our high shaman not great? Yeah, that's why. So our opinion with our high shaman needs to come up a bit more. We are working on swaying him, and that will be absolutely fine. We're very happy about that. Well, let's just come in over here and upgrade these pastoral lands. Get that going. We'll also need to upgrade these pastoral lands, but that's fine. I do think that we should think about getting additional conquests going. That said, we can imprison criminals. And let's just go through this real quick here. I don't expect to see too much available here right now. And yeah, this is not great. There's one. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get him imprisoned, and we will actually demand conversion from him. There we go. And 93%, I'll roll that. If we fail, she'll become a wanderer. Sounds good. We will go ahead and ransom her back for 30 gold. And then, let's see here. Anyone else? Yeah, actually, there is another one here. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we will demand his conversion as well. Perfect. Speaking of conversions, we may want to go through our vassals here and find any vassals that are not Tengri and just ask them if they would convert. Like this guy. We can't. His feudal contract forbids that. Okay. We can get ourselves a stewardship perk. We're going to take golden obligations. There we go. We do have some hooks that we can use then. So 50 gold there, as well as 10 gold. It's not a lot, but it'll do. It will get us additional progress going over here. Let's see. All of these are maxed out, yeah? Yeah, everything in these two counties is going to be maxed out at this point. So it's just these two counties. This one's maxed. This one is not, but is constructing. This is maxed. Okay, we'll just build these pastoral lands. And that means that this city is now maxed. So that's great. At this point, it looks like we are just waiting for existing constructions to finish. Wonderful. Just want to double check. I know I've been double checking this a lot, but I don't care about that claim. He can keep it. That's completely fine by me. We do have this castle up here that is under construction that we're going to need to upgrade, of course. But that's not going to cost all of our income that we have coming in, especially once we manage to sway this guy. And let's take a look at this. He is diligent, craven, wrathful, an insightful thinker, and shrewd. We're going to praise his clear rationality. What does he think of that? Excellent. He liked it. So that will increase our income pretty dramatically, actually. He is angry, which caused us to lose quite a lot of income, but we can imprison this Khan, and that's definitely something that we're going to do, and ransom him back immediately for the gold. Perfect. And let's check in over here. Do we have any of these that are close to finishing their construction? The answer is yes, actually. This one will be done in 2 months, so we'll come back to that, and that will be fine. I do want to think about attacking Lithuania. We could do a kingdom tier war. We could also do a kingdom invasion. 2,000 prestige versus the Holy War, which wouldn't necessarily be what we want. I mean, we want the Grand Duchy of Lithuania here. The other stuff might come with. Hopefully it would. That would be ideal. But we're definitely going to want to start cleaning up some of these little guys on this border. That will be a thing very shortly. Let's come on in over here, and this will finish up constructing right now. Let's get those pastoral lands building. This city is now maxed out for our tech level. And this temple is maxed out for a tech level as well. So these two counties are the only counties remaining that have things that are not maxed out. I think actually this one is. Yeah, this county is maxed out as well. The only thing that is not maxed out at this point is this Carpenter's Guild, this meadow, and this castle, which will be finishing soon. Here in just 55 days. So it's literally just this city and this castle. Beautiful. I'm very happy about this. So this is going to be finishing in 7 months, and this is going to be finishing in 31 days. We'll definitely get an upgrade going on this castle immediately. And it's probably actually going to be a troop upgrade. Well, we've always built the homesteads first, so we might just do that. It doesn't really matter, I feel like, which we do first. But there's our motte constructed, and let's just go ahead and do the hunting grounds. Excellent. The map, huh? That idiot does belong in our dungeons. Okay. So we gained a level of stress, and we can donate to charity, or we can become a drunkard. Becoming a drunkard does hurt our stewardship, and we don't want to lose stewardship for our domain limit right now. But that is 15% monthly income reduction. Honestly, we're just going to be strong. I would rather host a feast right now, since we've got plenty of cash coming in. We'll imprison this Khan, and that will actually pay for it. 103 gold. Sure. Welcome, friends. Okay. So we'll host feast, call hunt, and that spends prestige, but that doesn't matter. We're not trying to gain prestige with this right now. Now we'll go ahead and call the hunt. We're only losing 15 stress because we're craven, which is unfortunate. Okay, we gained some prestige there. Sounds good. And this construction will be done in 4 months. Sure. We have 2 more constructions to do down here, so that will take some time. We'll let this guy take the shot because we're craven. Excellent. How are we doing on our... Ooh, that's actually solid. We're getting all of the opinion, or we have all of the opinion that we need with our High Shaman at this point. So that means that we can abandon this sway scheme that is no longer necessary. And I think at this point, we have sufficiently few locations to continue building in that I think that we can go back to war. Now, we are going to be bumping up against our vassal limit always and forever from here on out. So that's definitely something to be considering. We could also simply make titles with this gold. That's also an option. This guy's proposing an alliance, and he's actually giving up on proposing the alliance. Cool. I didn't want it anyway. 15 days on these pastoral lands, and we're just going to immediately upgrade our carpenters guilds as soon as we can here. That'll be absolutely fine. We just got another son, and we'll go ahead and upgrade that. So this is going to be 2 years, and then we'll be able to upgrade our last upgrade here, and then our only remaining structure to work on will be this. Excellent. If we were to declare on Lithuania right now, we'd do a kingdom invasion on their primary title. They only have access to like 6,000 troops. But we need our level of fame to come up for that. Do we need the level of fame for a holy war? Paragon of Virtue for the holy war. Okay. Yeah, it's much easier to get to Exalted Among Men. So I think we're going to need to create titles here. Now, our succession is going to be something that we'll need to deal with. But I think that we can freely begin to create empire titles at this point. I think it's something that we should be doing, in fact. So let's spend a little bit of time and money making some titles. So we'll create this duchy. That de jure goes to this guy. Fine by me. And we'll grant him the duchy. Technically, he becomes our vassal, but seems to be fine. Cool. So yeah, we're just going to work through and create those titles at this point because we need to work up our level of fame. Our spy master died, and so we need a new spy master. This guy would actually be a good spy master. So that seems great. We should probably think about swaying this spy master right now. We'll go ahead and do that. Excellent. This construction will be done in 6 months, and this one, well, it's still got 2 years. So that's fine. I definitely do want to attack over here. There's no doubt about that. Would leave to become a wanderer. We can roll that. Renegade. Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, I'll attend this guy's feast. There are a lot of people here. This is true. I mean, a lot of these guys we have good odds on, but I don't really want to roll them at this point. Okay. We can, however, create another duchy. So that is something that we will definitely do. Create that, gain 300 prestige. And this duchy is over here. So we'll grant that to this guy. He is our Khan. Sure, that's fine. There you go, buddy. That'll improve his opinion of us pretty dramatically. Was he the correct religion? Yes, he was. Perfect. Ah, we'll lose some stress here. That's always good. Farewell, my vassal, and we got the stress back. We're shy, so we actually shouldn't be attending feasts. Fair enough. 30 opinion of us. Sounds good. And when are we going to get our next wealth focus? Pretty soon. We're going to take It Is My Domain for our next one, I think. Although Hergild would be good. There's no doubt about that, but most of our income is actually coming from church holdings, not from vassal taxes. And the reason for that is because we are only on limited crown authority. So that is a thing that we should consider. We are, however, working our way up the levels of fame with these title creations, so that's always great. We'll go ahead and create this title, and that will, of course, go to this guy. And he's the wrong religion, so that's actually a convenient thing. We'll give him this duchy. He gains 60 opinion of us. That was more than 60. But we will then demand his conversion. Only a 6% chance of acceptance, but that's because of fervor. Our Tengri fervor is actually pretty low. What can we do to increase that right now? Large faiths tend to have low fervor, smaller faiths tend to have high fervor. Waging holy wars and successful holy wars will decrease fervor. Being the target will increase fervor. Outbreaks of heresy will increase fervor significantly. So that's not really something we can directly interact with based on that tooltip then. Okay. He refused. I'm not shocked. That's okay, though. We can ransom some prisoners, and I would love to do that. Cool. Hunters' lodges have been constructed up here in our capital location. This is not our capital location. Up here in our capital? This is not our capital location. Where am I? Up here in our capital location. Fantastic. Our realm is so big that I got lost. Perfect. So we're then, of course, going to next upgrade that to a level 2 Hound Pens. Perfect. So we need additional prestige here. That's definitely a thing that we want. We're going to be getting our wealth focus soon enough, and that's great, because that means that we're going to be able to extort subjects, which will be another income stream, which means we'll be able to create additional titles out over this way, and maybe deal with some of these situations over here. Of course, the Emperor titles we will hold personally. The Kingdom titles we'll hand out, and the Duchy titles, well, those are going to get handed out too. We don't ultimately want dukes to be reporting to us. We do have a lot of dukes reporting to us right now. So that is definitely something to consider. We just got more territory here. Always good to see. We'll imprison this Khan, and that, of course, means that we will ransom him back for 200 gold. And in fact, we have more that we can ransom, apparently. 500 gold? I think we'll just take the gold here. I like it. Okay. So we'll just ransom some folks here. Perfect. We do get a new stewardship lifestyle perk. That gets us It Is My Domain. And we are definitely going to extort these subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? 750. Do it. Yeah, they'll lose 10 tyranny opinion of us, but that's okay. That'll go away pretty quick. So we have gold at this point, and we are, of course, going to go ahead and create some titles here. I want to check in on timings here. 14 months, and this is 12 months. So we've got plenty of time. That's great. We're going to create this duchy, the Duchy of Karelia. And that goes here, to sure. So we will go ahead and grant her the Duchy of Karelia. She becomes our vassal, sure. And we're also going to demand her conversion. It's only a 3% chance, but you never know. We're also going to create the Kingdom of Finland, which is actually out in this same location. She refused, we're not surprised. We'll create the kingdom. Is this within our realm? No, it is not. That is within Lithuania. So we will actually grant that off to this guy. Excellent. So he's now the Khan of Finland. We'll demand his conversion. He's likely to convert. Perfect. We'll create this duchy. And he did indeed convert. And that duchy apparently belongs here, so we'll grant that to her. Wonderful. And then we'll demand her conversion. She might accept, but probably not. We're not really expecting her to. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. And then we're going to create this duchy. And that will go to this lady. There you go. And then we'll demand her conversion. She might accept, but probably not. That's okay if she doesn't. She'll convert eventually. We'll create this duchy, and then that goes to this gentleman. Excellent. Is he the correct religion? He is. So that's perfect. And then we'll create this duchy, Pomerania. Feels like we created this one before, but okay. And this goes to this gentleman. And we'll ask him if he'll convert. Only a 22% chance. Probably not then. And the Duchy of Volhynia. We'll create that, and we gained our level of fame up to Exalted Among Men. That is fantastic. This would give him a hook. I'm going to do it, but I'm not happy about it. And then we will go ahead and grant this duchy to this guy and demand his conversion. He might accept. We'll see. Probably not. Okay, and that's all of our cash gone for now. But you know what that means? That means that we can invade Lithuania at this point. This guy wants 300 gold. I accept, even though it does put us in debt. We're not going to be able to declare the war until we're out of this debt, but this won't be very long. We'll be out of this very quickly. So that is fantastic. We're very happy about that. We're going to be finishing these up fairly soon. And that is just fine. As far as our actual invasion of Lithuania goes, I think that we will raise up our troops probably somewhere around here. I think that's where that's going to be. We'll be out of debt after next month. We're currently ill, but we're going to do a safe treatment. I think we'll be okay. We're 27. So we should recover from this. We're feeling fine, yeah. We have a successful treatment, so that's great. We're definitely going to attack Lithuania here. There's no doubt about that. Our control in our capital just dropped, and we should certainly deal with that. Unfortunately, that is going to bring him off of organized levies, but we'll just go ahead and bring that on up. This is going to drop our troop count pretty dramatically for the next little bit. That's okay for now. I'm not too concerned about that. We're out of debt, and that means it's time. We're going to do a kingdom invasion here of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Because this is his primary title, I am expecting that we get all of this, but we may not. We didn't get that previously. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and declare this. And he only has access to like 6,000 troops, so we're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise our levy troops separately. In fact, we could raise just the local army, but there's only 25 here right now, but I think there were more previously. It's fine. We're only going to raise up like 7,000 of these. So we're not too concerned about that. That's 3,000. 4. Oh, hey, we just got some more territory there. A murky lineage. Okay, that's fine. 5,000. They're up over here. Sounds good. We have 6,000 troops here. And he has 7k. That's fine. There's our 7k. We're going to move in over here and begin a slow siege. Now, our men-at-arms will arrive in 50 days. Until they arrive, we are not going to be a match for these guys. So we'll just keep an eye on this, and it should be fine in theory. We can ransom off some of these prisoners. We'll ransom this guy for 20 gold. Sounds good. We're starting this slow siege, but we're not going to be staying here for too long. So we've got another 10 days, and I want these guys to immediately come on in over here as soon as they arrive. And here they come. Excellent. We've got our sweet, sweet mangonels. Battlements will be done in 12 years, household soldiers in 15. So that's really not too bad. Reasonably pleased with that. We're going to group together these guys, and then we're going to send a force up to go deal with this unit up here. So our horse archers and all of these, actually, it would probably be much faster if I just did this. We're going to take these guys and send them up here. We are going to take some attrition on the way. It would be the same attrition either way. Okay, we have to go through this bridge. Sad, but it's okay. So this siege force should make quick work of these forts. Now that we have mangonels. They did finish their siege here. It's okay. We're going to come on in over here. This is currently even, but I want to put in this guy, a better commander. Yeah, now they're running away, but we're going to catch them regardless. Then these guys are going to come in, but they're going to be late. Very late to this battle. Hound pens have been constructed. And I should have thrown that guy in jail. But hound pens have been constructed over here. So let's go ahead and get this building the military camps. Excellent. And then this upgrade is going to be done in 3 months. Cool. Sounds good to me. So we are, of course, winning this battle. I would like to put in a commander here with some better siege, and there we go. There's a holy order that was called in against us, but, I mean, we're beating this guy's army, so that's fine. I'm assuming he's going to retreat back towards his capital. We are going to take attrition on the way, which is rough, but we can always raise more troops. It's not a big deal. Well, would you look at this? We're actually going to catch them right here. This is hilarious. Is this our Holy Order? Like, these guys are terrible. These guys are turning around. These are not. They're locked in. Cool. They didn't have to do that. That was foolish of them. Very foolish. Now, these guys are on their way back. Was that a stack wipe? It was. Hilarious. We're going to see if we can catch these guys up here. I don't want to take this attrition if we're not going to catch them, but it looks like we do catch them. So that's great. We're going to move up over here with our siege force. We're 72% war score here right now. And keep in mind, we only raised like 7,000 of our 33,000 troops. Was 38,000 before we lost some control in our county, but it's fine. That's another stack wipe. Okay, sounds good. We're capped at battle war score at this point, but I want to check in over here. Yeah, we can get that finished. So the only castle, or the only holding rather, that we need to worry about is Erdenet up here. I'm very pleased about that. And this war is going absolutely swimmingly. I've heard that he appreciates feats of war. I haven't heard that. I didn't even look into it, but it's fine. So, what about swords, huh? I'm sure he likes just generically discussing swords. It is about time to put a cut in here, though, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will finish up our war against Lithuania. If this siege doesn't do the trick, then taking their capital definitely will. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.